Okay, I believe we're live. Hello, everybody. We're just gonna kind of test the audio here as we figure out what's kind of going on. So stay with us a sec.
I'm not testing your audio.
I'm just gonna see if I can pull the
Okay, I'm there.
stream up.
It's working.
Is it? You can hear us, Bo?
Yeah.
Okay. I need to change the stream title from Twitch because I couldn't pull the menu back in. Luckily, I just got to change it from part 1 to part 2.
That's easy enough.
There we go. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to TEW 2020 Total Extreme Wrestling. This is a wrestling booking simulator. If you missed the first part of this, go back and watch it. It's actually our most viewed video on the Route 616 YouTube channel, which, by the way, if you happen to just stumble across this on Twitch, go give us a subscribe on YouTube. That would be very nice. If you don't know what we're doing here, we are here to play. We are here to book 2001 wrestling, and with the Here Comes the Money mod, we are playing as Shane McMahon, the new owner of WCW, and should be a good
We're
time.
the booking committee he hired so that he doesn't have to deal with Vince Russo ever again.
Yeah, understandably so. So, we should be able to capture all the windows now. I have the stream open in the background to see that for myself, but Bill will, I'm sure, will also keep me informed.
Yeah, the stream is how I see what's on your screen, so...
We are at the second week, so we're about to book the second show. Before we go into that, I want to go to our teams because we need to make sure... Oh, look at that, it came up.
I can see stuff. I mean, most of what I'm seeing is how terrible our teams are, but...
We need to... Yeah, we need to see how... We need to bring back the teams that we have available now.
Yeah. That looks much better. Road Warriors is one.
Oh yeah, the Misfits in Action are technically available to us.
Perfect. I don't think we want to make them a unit.
I don't think so either.
We're never going to use them.
We need to bring back the Road Warriors. Save that. And Rock and Roll Express. Save that. And that should be good. Now if I go back to just active, we now have 2 more teams. Wow, that's
kind of sad that our tag roster is still not good, but at least we have a main event, or not a main event, but an event for Big Bang. God, I hate that pay-per-view night. I hate that pay-per-view title. Do we have Wyndham and Rotunda yet?
Yeah, we got
them. They actually sign?
So I just gotta make them a team here. Add a team. There we go. Slightly better again. Still not fantastic. We're probably gonna have to make our own teams through angles and stuff, and so. But yeah, I guess.
Or hopefully some end up on the market.
Yeah, hopefully. So now you guys should be able to see this. We have the only ones we're waiting on is Scott Hall and Jesse James, which is Road Dogg. I just realized that it's aligned a little bit weirdly on the screen, but it's not too bad.
Who cares? People can see it.
That's true. I mean, I could probably fix that, to be honest, but I can just go like, boop, put it in the middle a bit. Probably looks a little better. There we go.
Yeah, I mean...
And so, yeah, we're waiting on Scott Hall, Jesse James. You can actually
James
see our
shouldn't be much of an issue. Scott Hall, if you didn't see last week, we've been in a massive fight with WWE.
We have.
Over.
Oh, yes, the other thing we have to do before we go in is we now have our announcers, so we need to switch that. So let's do that right away before I forget. Scott Hudson's going to get the third man slot. He can stay around.
At least until he starts ballsing up our show. Because one warning that Scott Hall, or the color commentary is hurting the product, and Scott Hudson's doing interviews in the back.
Yeah, fair enough. I'm just keeping him around so the transition isn't as weird. If he starts performing badly, we can get rid of him.
Although his stats are close to Tanay's.
Yeah.
So he might actually be saved just on the fact that I can't pin it on him.
We're going to put Tony Schiavone as a middleman here. There he is. And then Scott Hudson. There. That's going to be... yeah, I mean...
Tony's going to carry hard.
I'm going to take Hudson off the offense. I meant to put him on TV. Tanae and Shivani can handle the offense by themselves, I think. Do this, and then go to TV. And this is where I want it. The 3-man booth. Aaron, you're just going to be an agent now, I guess. Sorry, buddy.
Yeah, I mean, Aaron is...
Mike Tanae.
Very weak on comedy. We might as well just leave Scott Hudson in that slot. It doesn't matter what position they're in for
Tony Schiavone
ratings.
I guess it doesn't, but this is for my headcanon. Boom. There we go.
Okay, so you're setting it up like they actually sit at the table.
Yeah, pretty much. So yeah, we have made a little money. So that might change when we hire Scott Hall. We'll see.
I mean, we haven't really had a roster we're paying so far.
True.
We had guys working our first Nitro that we were paying with sandwiches.
Shout out to O'Hare and Palumbo. I hope that's all.
They did an interview. They got a cup of coleslaw that was left over from my KFC last night, and they liked it.
So, I don't think there's anything that really needs our attention, unless we want to change some gimmicks. I don't think we're going to probably debut anybody on this episode that I'm thinking of, unless you think we should.
I mean,
maybe
we're
we'll
gonna have
debut
to
somebody.
We're going to have to start making debuts. Our existing roster was so dire.
Oh, I just realized we hired both Storm and fucking why am I forgetting his name now? I should not be. What's his name? Chris Harris. Yeah, we hired James Storm and Chris Harris, so we have them for a tag team too.
Yeah, but
do we want to make them a tag team from the start, or just work them in and make them one eventually?
In 2001, AMW didn't exist yet.
No,
so I'd say they should probably debut as singles, and even if we start them right away in tag matches, they're just two single guys who are in the tag team, and then we can make AMW once they have a couple of matches like they did in actual TNA.
Okay, fair enough.
Because I don't like putting in tag teams before they're established as a tag team.
Is there anybody that you think that we need for this show that we might want to change a gimmick for?
I don't think we want to change any gimmicks off the bat.
If we're doing Road Warriors, spoiler alert.
I was talking all last session about how we're having Road Warriors debut at the pay-per-view.
If we're having Road Warriors debut at the pay-per-view, do we want Rock and Roll to be on the way, or should we do that between at a different point, or do we? I mean, we had 3 count go over.
I'd keep quiet about Rock and Roll even existing as a team on our roster right now.
Okay, so
because I like the idea of Palumbo and O'Hare being convinced that we have no tag teams to challenge them all the way up to the pay-per-view, and then issuing an open challenge, and oh shit, the open challenge is answered by Road Warriors.
Yeah,
they're not gonna. We're NWA Heritage, an NWA Heritage company. They're not gonna issue an open challenge if they know that the fucking Rock and Roll Express can answer it.
Yeah, fair enough. I think maybe on this Nitro, we had Free Count go over Young Dragons last week, so they're kind of our de facto number 1 contenders in kayfabe, so maybe they'll get their title shot this week. Maybe?
Yeah, I like O'Hare and Palumbo beating someone leading up to the pay-per-view.
Exactly. Well, then we can have them cut their promo, being it makes more sense, like no competition here.
Yeah.
This was your number 1 contenders, blah, blah, blah. So I think we'll do that
Or do we want to do it on the go home that they beat them?
So what are we gonna do for 2 more weeks
We
than.
don't need a tag. We don't need a tag team match every week.
I guess we don't, but I mean, we could have
I
three
mean,
count win another match in the meantime too.
we could do that. We don't. Harrison Storm. Let's have 3 count beat Harrison Storm.
So face versus face.
Yeah,
It's going to be a
whatever.
lackluster debut for Harrison Storm, but they don't have any momentum anyway, so it doesn't really
They're
matter.
like 19. They're not going to have a good debut.
Yeah, it doesn't really matter, so it can just be a fun match, really. So I
Yeah,
guess
it'll just be a match that happened. I mean,
we'll debut them tonight, maybe then. Do we need to change their gimmicks at all? Wildcat, no, that's staying. And what's James Storm? Cowboy, nope. Okay, perfect.
yeah, they should be set to their existing gimmicks. Like, that's why I don't really want to change until someone's gimmick starts getting stale or until they're in an angle that actually forces them to do something different.
Should we just go into the show and then kind of figure it out? I guess then.
Yeah.
Let's do that.
Yeah, I mean, we don't have any major storylines until really at the pay-per-view.
Okay, last week we were at the Cumberland County Crown Coliseum. Uh,
So we did Mid-Atlantic last week.
yeah. Do we want to stay in the
Do we want
Mid-Atlantic?
to? We are WCW. They were touring.
Yeah, they were. Some places might be weaker. Mid-South. Oh, we can get a decent size in the Mid-South. Midwest. What's the Great Lakes looking? Not the best. New England.
Where are we putting the pay-per-view? We should start with that.
Um, we probably want the biggest crowd we can get, so we'll probably either go southwest or we'll probably go southeast or mid-Atlantic.
Let's say Southeast because we just did Mid-Atlantic. So we'll do our go-home Nitro and our
Pay-per-view in the southeast.
pay-per-view from Southeast. So maybe
maybe we'll go southwest for the next week's show. So let's go maybe we'll go mid-south this week.
yeah,
What's
keep it in the South until after the pay-per-view.
Yeah.
We can start moving north once we are a little established.
Yeah, we're hopefully gonna be gaining popularity if we book decent shows, but we'll see.
Yeah, I mean, we're expecting 5,100 fans here. That's not awful.
And we have like no appropriate arenas.
Let me let you in on a trick. Just pick the best option, and it'll probably generate a generic arena for us.
Yeah, generic venue. Okay, I guess that's what we'll go with then, right?
Yeah, because I mean, there is a shitload of arenas that aren't in the game, and this will give us one that's about probably a 5,000 seat arena. Now we can just headcanon it that we're in like Dallas.
Fair enough. So there's no backstage agents again. Surprisingly, WCW talent are behaving themselves.
We have no veterans. Well, we have some veterans now, but they haven't really established any relationships yet.
I guess some of them also probably. I mean, they might not even be at the show yet if it's WCW.
That's true. They're gonna show up in a limo halfway through.
So right away, I'm gonna set this tag match up right away. Can you see the match menu now?
Yeah, I can see everything now. Pull it a little more over to the left though, because it's cropped off. That's why they were so far over.
Okay, we'll leave it there then.
There you go.
But now
So just leave it like that.
it's not capturing the it's not capturing the creation of the match though, or the selection of talent. I guess it doesn't matter if you see who I'm selecting for talent. I'll just tell you. I mean, I could get it up, but it's just let's save a little bit of time here. So, I mean, we don't even technically have to do Harrison Storm. We could use our team of Skipper and who was Skipper with? Romeo? Was it Romeo he's a team with?
I think so.
We could use them.
Yeah.
Because then it's heel face.
Yeah, let's do heel face. We'll get a bit of. It's less important for us, but
let's do Romeo and. I mean, we can always save that match for later too if we actually want to run it. But Romeo and so this will be Romeo's first appearance, and this will be Skipper was on last week's show, but he'll be in the tag this time. And then we have Courageous and Shannon Moore. And Okay, you guys, you can see this. Can you see the road agent notes when I bring them up? Let's see. Because I will. No, you can't. I will
So I
fix.
think you're going to have to fix it then.
Yeah, I'm gonna fix that because that's one we should have for no matter what. So
Just for me to be able to keep track of what's going on.
I'll do this. I have a third one that's already captured, but um, uh, there. That's what I wanted. Not trying to show behind the scenes stuff here. I might need to make the window a little bigger. It looks like.
Yeah, blow it up a bit. There we go. That's a little more comfortable. Because I'm watching it in windowed in case someone says something in chat. So.
My third window is for when we bring up contracts, so that should be covered already if we need to look at contracts.
Yeah, and since it was that easy, when we get to the next booking window, just throw it in there too.
Oh, and now it should save it.
Okay,
Now
we're
it
good
should
then.
save it because I'm gonna do window title mismatch, and that should come up when I have a road agent notes. Okay, so let's just stick. Sorry, guys, that we're having to fix some of this stuff as we go, but we want you guys to see stuff too. So we are gonna do. Is Shannon Moore getting the pin again, or do we want to give Evan a little something?
Let's give Courageous to a pin this time.
Okay. And I say Kid Romeo takes the loss because Skipper has more in the long run for us.
Yeah, I was just gonna let the game decide, but sure, if you want Romeo to lose, I have no problem with that. I say keep it clean.
Just a regular match.
Yeah, I don't think these guys are good enough to give us anything fancy. We could do storytelling.
We'll probably want to save storytelling for something else, though.
Yeah,
Would they be
we
good
do
enough
have
to do high spots?
Close out the road agent notes and let's look at their abilities.
Okay. Shannon Moore. Flashiness.
Roster.
Not great.
Oh no, I just can't see the window.
Oh, you can't?
No.
Damn it. We'll get all these windows eventually here, I guess.
Yeah. This game is not the most user friendly for streaming.
It's not at all. Worker profile there. That should now it should
I
capture
can see
when
that.
I open
Yeah.
it whenever.
Aerial. Pretty good. Flashiness is pretty good. So Courageous can do it.
Shannon Moore was a little weaker than Courageous, actually.
Yeah.
Not too much, though. So they can do it. I'm guessing Skipper's going to be able to, yeah. Romeo...
Let's check Romeo. Yeah, he's good enough. Yeah, let's make it a high spot
Actually,
match.
Romeo's got the best flashiness, so...
Yeah.
Or did he? Oh, that's either Skipper. I had them in reverse order, okay. Skipper.
Either way, they can do it.
I guess maybe...
And it's not like we're going to have anyone else that can do a high spots match.
Well...
Unless we do the cruiserweights.
But I don't know if we have anybody...
Most of our cruiserweights are in this match.
Yeah, exactly. This might just be our cruiserweight match to open the show as a tag match. Okay.
I don't think we need any other stats. We're opening a TV show.
I'll just put pinfall finish on. That's fine.
Oh, I was just going to let it pick. I doubt any of these guys even have a submission.
Billy Silverman can be our ref. We'll see how Paul Orndorff does as our road agent because we've got him now. And
He should be a good road agent.
10 minutes good enough or do...
I was going to say keep it short.
Okay, we'll go 10.
These guys are not a major draw. People aren't going to watch like a 30-minute Romeo and Skipper match at this stage in their career.
True.
Young Gray or 3 Count would get some views, but
so we need to figure out what we're doing on this show for other stuff like angles and any other matches. I don't have a lot planned. I did have an idea I wanted to run by you. We had the last show end on the note of Booker T being attacked by Lance Storm.
yeah.
So I think with Booker as a big star face champion, maybe Shane's cutting a promo and he comes out and he wants a piece of Lance Storm type deal.
Yeah, we should do that. I think the actual Lance Booker match should be at the pay-per-view.
Yes.
But we can have Lance throw the rest of Team Canada in front of Booker to try to slow him down, because even though Lance wants the match, he doesn't want a full-strength Booker.
Yeah, so are you seeing the freestyle angle menu here?
Yeah, I can see
Okay.
that perfectly fine.
So,
Do we even need Shane, or do we just do an interview with Tony?
well, I was thinking we have Booker directly go to because Shane owns the company, so he's kind of our on-screen authority figure too.
Oh, I get what you mean. You're thinking he goes to Shane's office.
I mean, we could do it that way. I was gonna have Shane was like,
What's Shane talking about? We don't have any announcements.
That's fair enough. Okay, maybe it's in the office then.
Yeah, that way. I was just thinking, do we want to waste Shane on this segment where we might need him to pop another rating?
Well,
But you're right, using him as an authority figure. Like, I was thinking either Booker comes out with a ring and or with a mic and just calls out Lance, or he talks with Tony.
Well, I'm just thinking like Booker T's going to our authority figure trying to get a match type thing.
I was thinking he'd call Lance out directly. Like we do Booker T and then Lance Storm is like off screen on Overness.
We can go that way.
Because whining to the authority figure is more of a heel move.
Yeah, well, and this way, in an office segment, I'm thinking this opens the show, so that way, it doesn't make sense.
Yeah, we just come up and Booker's already in the ring.
So let's go.
With a mic, and he's just like, get your ass out here, I want to fight.
I want to fight, sucker. Lance Storm is going to be off screen. He's a coward. He's not going to come out. Booker T, we're going for microphone skills here. Lance will just...
and then we can rate Lance on Overness.
Yeah, okay. And
because he's not actually there.
He'll get a minor defeat because he doesn't appear. Booker, this should be a successful...
It should be a minor success if it's a minor defeat for Lance.
Oh, that's major. Minor. We'll let Fit take care of this. This will advance our Lance Storm Eyes in the Gold storyline.
You don't need to tell it that.
Well,
we've included Booker. Yeah, we've included Booker and Lance. It'll generate it automatically.
Okay, so how much time do we give this bad boy?
5 minutes.
Booker calls.
Booker could talk for longer, but
like, what would he talk about for longer than 5 minutes?
Yeah, even 5 minutes is realistically stretching it a bit. But unless we need to fill in, unless we have a lot of angles that we need to fill in, I usually just do my promos at 5 minutes.
Well, and we could headcanon that his entrance is included in that too, so it's not as unrealistic. We'll go with that then. That's gonna open the show. I think if we're going for the throw Team Canada at Booker, which by the way is only Mike Awesome, I think if this is the route we're going, that's gonna set up our main event of Mike Awesome versus Booker T. But to get there, I think we have a backstage interview with Lance Storm.
Yeah, Lance is like, you need to prove that you're worthy to fight me.
Interview.
This is where we can use Shavani.
Yeah. Should I do an interview one or just do a freestyle?
I do everything in freestyle.
Okay. Let's do...
I found that the shorthand of having it generate the base angle for me doesn't really matter compared to me just making it myself.
Lance Storm and Tony Schiavone. He can't be on commentary at the same time. Johnny Ace can handle this. This can be probably like 3 minutes because Lance isn't going to talk that long. We'll go microphone. I guess it'd be a microphone too for Tony, would it?
Yeah, they'd both be mic.
Do we just leave maybe?
I'd say it's neutral.
Okay. And I know we don't.
It doesn't hurt Booker that he has to face Mike Awesome. Actually, you know what? Throw Booker in there off screen on Overness.
Good point.
Because Lance is talking about Booker, and that'll trigger the
Should we go overness or star quality?
overness.
Overness, neutral, off screen. And
Yeah.
3 minutes. Storm.
Star quality is really just like when you're debuting someone or so.
Storm wants to see what Booker is made of.
Because that's what he's claiming. We know he really just wants Mike Awesome to kick the shit out of Booker so Lance has an easy path to the title, but he's not going to admit that.
That will be sometime later in the show. We might as well set up main event up.
You know what?
What?
Since we're doing a 3-minute on that, we should do like a 2-minute segment where the commentators talk about how Storm is clearly just trying to soften Booker up.
That's a fair point. I guess we have to take all our commentaries off commentary if we're doing that.
We do. I did my first like commentators run down the card segment on a show that I needed to pad for time a bit, and so I got some practice. But it's a good way to get in a decent like
Scott Hudson
promo segment in that's realistic to the way the game actually runs. Like we say that the Lance segment goes to an ad break, and then we come back from the ad break and the commentators talk about it. That would also explain how Tony got back. Tony got back to the desk.
Developments. And 2 minutes. Aaron Anderson can handle that.
Yeah. I'm going to try to use my commentators more going forward in my booking because it's just more realistic, I think, to have the commentators actually have segments.
Yeah, it does make sense. I've always wanted to do that more, but it just seems like extra work sometimes. Let's just go right to setting up our main event.
Yeah, let's get that on the card.
Do Booker Awesome. Okay, so we're going to do Mike Awesome. I always do my headcanon too of setting it up like this guy's coming out first, this guy's coming out second type deal.
I usually just go for whoever I think of including first.
There we go. We're going to give them like 20 minutes, I'm thinking.
If Mike's stamina is for it, absolutely.
Okay. Charles Robinson can handle this.
Yeah, obviously Booker is at ringside.
You mean Lance?
Yeah, Lance, sorry. I was going to say, obviously Booker is winning, and then I combined it with my idea of Lance being at ringside.
Storytelling.
Oh, I was going to say car crash.
Oh, really? Okay. Fine. We'll go.
Because Lance is going to fuck around in that match.
I do want
Lance
Mike Awesome to be used in the future, but we don't need to keep him strong because he's kind of Lance's lackey at this point. I wonder if they could call in the ring. I don't know. Doesn't matter. This
I just leave it default.
I'll let it default. We'll get pinfall finish.
Yeah, and
Lance.
interference from Lance Storm.
Full interference or botched interference?
No, full interference. Botched interference would be Lance costs Mike the match.
Yeah, no, that's what I was asking.
Full interference is just like Lance's, like Booker has a pinfall and Lance puts Mike's foot on the rope and stuff.
And Storm is at ringside. Okay, and Lance is gonna try to fuck Booker as well because the goal is to fucking hurt Booker.
Yeah, actually, wait. Okay, yeah, that's fine. That's fine. I had a moment of doubt that had to be the finish, but no, we can just say he attacks Booker.
That looks pretty good, I think.
Yeah.
So we'll go. Now, we haven't really had a thing where, I mean, we can probably pretend that Lance probably will mention in his promo that he wants the title. Do we? Is this just gonna be a
Lance, I
non-title
think
match,
Lance.
or do we give Mike Awesome like a U.S. title match here? Because we could have it never
I'd
interfere
say,
with
yeah,
Booker.
this is another U.S. title match. Like, Lance isn't overtly saying that he wants the title yet. He's like, you're not worthy of having those two titles. Fight my buddy Mike Awesome to prove that you're worthy, type thing. And that's why we have the segment of the commentators being like, well, clearly Lance is just softening up Booker for himself.
Yeah, last week
Just in
Booker,
case the stupid viewers don't get it.
Yeah, exactly. Last week Booker defended the world title, so this week he'll defend the U.S. title against Awesome.
Yeah, because Mike Awesome is not worthy of a world title shot.
No, that's what I was thinking. So,
At least not at this point.
do we have another?
I'd like to get him there.
Do we have another interview segment where Booker's like, okay, Lance, I'll face your pal Awesome, but not only that.
No, we can just have the commentators say Booker accepted.
Okay. Fair enough.
We don't want to overuse him. He's already related to 4 segments.
Yes, I'm sure. Idify's putting a mic. Okay, well, we'll knock it down to 15 minutes then. You fucking cowards.
It's 2001. Almost no one's going to have stamina. They didn't do many long matches at this time.
Okay, we need to fill out 76 more minutes. What are we gonna do? Do we want our tag champs to come stare down Freak Out or something? To set up that?
Yeah, sure.
I guess we still can't really do a storyline with the tag champs because...
No, we don't have an angle for that.
Okay, so how are we gonna set this up? Our tag
What if we just have, like, Mike Rotundo have a match with someone? Just like, hey, look, Rotundo's back.
We could. Just by himself and not the tag team?
Yeah, because like I said, we want to keep secret that we have old NWA tag teams back in the company, because same argument goes, why the hell would Palumbo and O'Hare put out an open challenge if they knew Wyndham and Rotunda could answer it?
Chuck Palumbo and Sean O'Hare.
I figured I'd have good stuff to do because we'd have Scott Hall by now, but he's being a bitch and not signing his contract.
That's partly fucking us. We might not. I don't know when he's gonna debut. It might be the pay-per-view or after that he debuts with our.
It might have to be, which is going to be a rough month for angles, because like, what do we have?
Because also,
I suppose we have Desperate Scrambling.
Well, we can start like debuting some people too and trying to make something of it, but like we also have like, I mean, Eric Bischoff we're debuting at the pay-per-view as well, so we gotta wait on him.
Yeah, and that's only if we have. I suppose even if we don't have Hall, we can do the backup of.
Well, I have some ideas.
Bischoff comes out and raises. Yeah, Bischoff comes out and raises Storm's hand, or something after if he wins like dirty. Like that could be our save if we don't have Scott Hall. Is that Storm actually beats Booker, but it's a tainted win, so the title doesn't change hands. And then Eric comes out and raises his hand and makes a big deal about it.
What do we want to rate these guys on?
If they're just staring them down, it's going to be Menace.
That's what I was thinking. Okay, Menace, and maybe the
and then Courageous and O'Hare would be, or Courageous. You've got O'Hare in twice.
Oh, look at that.
Courageous and Moore would be acting.
Acting, okay. Neutral.
I don't try to game the system by just rating them on whatever they're best on.
Yeah.
And we're not going to have any road agent notes because this isn't an angle.
Yeah, I just remembered as I was doing that.
Yeah, and honestly, I would stop telling it to advance the storyline.
Do this for a solid.
Yeah, 2 minutes.
2 minutes? Okay.
A minute works. Yeah, I would stop using the road agent tool to tell it to advance the angle. It'll just automatically do it.
Tag team stare down.
It's a good way too to let you know if you accidentally didn't put enough people in to actually count towards your storyline. The only time I ever use the advanced storyline is if I'm going to have one person cutting a promo. And even then, I usually just put the other person off camera.
Okay, so you're thinking we give Mike Rotunda a match?
Or Barry Windham, just someone from the old guard to be like, hey, look, this legend's back working with us.
I think Rotunda works better for that. Let's do that. I mean, unless we want to give Scotty Riggs a match.
No.
Let's do Rotunda. Rotunda, who we want him to bury such.
I can't see the roster right now, so...
Oh yeah, that's right. You know what? Let's just fix that. I'm tired of that being the case.
Yeah, that's going to be important because half the time when I'm throwing together a match like this, I do it by just staring at my roster and being like, who do I want to take a win?
Competitor booking, perfect.
Or in this case, who wants to take a loss? Because I think we want Rotunda to win here.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Is that big enough?
Yeah, that's fine.
I mean, we could just... We could throw AJ in there.
Do we want AJ eating the pin?
I don't know. I kind of want to push him from the get-go with him. The build.
Yeah, that's what I thought. So, why don't we just have him beat Homicide?
I was just about to say the same thing.
Like, Homicide would be a decent match, and I don't have a ton for Homicide.
He's got decent stats, and that's easy money, and it's not like we're going to build him anytime soon.
Yeah, no.
Gets him on the card.
Yeah. Yeah, he'll take the paycheck.
Look, his stats are pretty good. I think that would... How's Homicide's compared? They're about equal, really. Actually...
Yeah, let's use Jet, because we're more likely to push Homicide, and he's happy. Yeah. Homicide's going to be better about not being used for a show or so.
Jet's actually a little better.
And I was thinking, yeah, let's do 10 minutes because I have another match.
Okay. By the way, I want to throw out there, we do still have the Chavo and Shane Helms angle that we haven't done anything for this week.
Yeah, I was gonna say for a cruiserweight match, we do AJ versus Kid Cash. Give AJ to win if Cash doesn't pitch a fit about it.
Yeah, we could do that.
You don't need to say loser, it's a one-on-one match.
That's true.
It can figure out who loses if Rotunda wins.
This will be probably just a regular match, there's not really anything special. Or should we go storytelling on this one?
We only need one more match with an angle, so... Yeah, let's do storytelling because that'll let Rotunda take it a little slower. And that also cleans up our requirements for 3 match types, so now we're completely free for the rest of our booking.
Honestly, I don't even know what... I'll just let the defaults happen here because I don't even know what fucking Rotunda does. Huh?
Yeah, I very rarely pick a finish unless I'm doing an angle with it.
Tag team stare down. This will be up here probably. So you're thinking so is this gonna be our opening match then, or?
Yeah, we could do this and then Booker comes out afterwards to lay down his request.
I open up with action this week. Interesting. Oh, we could do AJ.
Can you tell I watch? Yeah, that works too. But do we want 2 rookies that no one's going to care about?
Well, Kid Cash is technically a debut too. But
he's a debut, but he's 31.
Yeah.
People know who he is.
Well, I forgot we had Lasharoo too, but he kind of sucked. I'm just looking at who we have for a sec here. Oh, Super Crazy as well.
Yeah, we actually might not want to give Cash to loss.
Oh yeah, we have Jamie Noble too. We could do a Styles Noble.
Sure.
That sounds pretty sweet to me. Styles can be the first person out on the show in headcanon, and we'll do this. 10 minutes probably as well as good.
Yeah.
AJ going over. Um, steal the show?
God, no.
No.
These are two fucking rookies, man.
Just regular?
Just a regular match.
We already gave our high spots.
Yeah, and I think we want to keep that. I mean, an AJ match is going to have a lot of high spots anyway. It's going to be an exciting match. And I just let it pick the finish.
Okay. I mean, I want the Styles Clash or this Spiral Tap to get it, whatever. So pinfall, we'll just leave it at that.
Yeah, I'd pick the finish more if I could pick moves.
Yeah, that's one thing.
But since I can't pick the move, I just let the game decide usually, unless I want to do an angle about someone being made to submit or so.
How much time do we need? 50 more minutes still. Well done. It's gonna be a card with a lot of segments.
You know what? I wasn't thinking this. Let's start our ECW faction.
Oh, you sure?
Let's start using that. We need to have something that can carry our shows to this pay-per-view.
Maybe that gets Shane in a segment too, to pop a rate and talking about what he just saw. Maybe Shafani can interview Shane in his office or something. I don't know.
And that actually gives me another hiring we should look into.
Should we create the faction right from the...
Yeah, we can make it a stable. I was just thinking we start an angle around, like...
Well, it's
ECW will never die or something. Right? Yeah, it might as well be.
What should their name be? Like Extreme Lives On or something? I don't know.
That's the hard part, picking the name.
EV2 isn't gonna happen.
I had forgotten that, and I'm not happy that you made me think about it.
Oh, fuck.
Okay, so in that vein, I have our first match.
Okay, we should probably have
to... Go with me on this. It's amazing. It's revolutionary television that's never been seen before.
I'm scared.
We get the Sandman right, and we have him come out and cane the shit out of a zombie. You made me think about EV2. I'm making you think about the terrible opening to WWECW.
We're both taking liberties. Okay, let's get this faction made. What are we naming this fucking shit? Oh, God.
Extreme Alumni. Or something.
Radicals of Extreme?
That is very 2001.
Radicals of Extreme. That works for me.
I hate it in exactly the way I should hate a group name from 2001.
So, does this group have like a leader?
We might want to change that to Paul, but I'd say it would be Tommy right now.
Yeah. Tommy. Oh, that's Tony, not Tommy. There's Tommy.
That would be a crazy extreme group. Tony Schiavone.
Sabu in here.
Brings up the light tubes.
Sandman in here. The Sandman.
You know what? Let's start RVD in it.
And then he turns on them?
Yeah.
That works for me. Do we want Terry in this? Maybe he should lead it.
Tommy Dreamer is the heart and soul of ECW. If we can't get Heyman, it should be Tommy.
Okay, Tommy.
And I suspect Heyman's under contract to the WWE already.
Yeah, he is. He started right around Mania. Terry Funk. Is there anybody we're missing here that we should have in this? Who do we got? No. Buff Bagwell. No.
We could take liberties and put Homicide, but I think we
David
wait.
Flair.
Get fucked.
Francine's probably not going to be in the group because she's a heel. This is a face group.
Yeah, and
which means Kid Cash is out because he's a fucking.
I don't usually like co-ed groups. I find it locks off a lot of storytelling, or the woman never gets used.
Yeah. Simon Diamond's a heel. Steve Green.
Because like we've got.
We could throw Super Crazy in here if we want it.
He's not associated with ECW. I know he was there and he's in some of their like famous matches. But when you say ECW, no one thinks Super Crazy.
So we've got Dreamer, Sabu, Sandman, RVD, and Terry.
I think that's our group right now. Unless we can get a hold of the Dudleys at some point.
Tommy's the leader. Terry Funk's the
Tommy.
deputy.
Yeah, and then
members for the rest of them probably.
Maybe Sandman is Muscle.
I thought you were gonna say Lackey. That's what I was thinking. Sandman's muscle. I guess he's gonna cane people. Oh, that's Sabu.
That was my logic. Is he's there to come out and cane the shit out of people?
Okay, and then RVD's a member too. Minimum members, no limit. Max members, no limit. Must involve nobody. I guess it must. We'll do. Must involve Tommy. He's the heart and soul, like you said.
No, I'd say no.
None. Okay.
It's still the it's still the stable if it's like Sabu and RVD versus someone. Tommy is the leader for like promos and stuff, but it's still the stable if it's an RVD match.
Important, yes. This is gonna be important to us. Add stable.
Yeah.
Radicals of Extreme.
Fuck, I hate that name so much. In the right way. I hate it in the way that I hate most things trying to be cool in 2001.
So how the fuck do we debut
So it's actually a fantastic name.
We're debuting them on the show then, I guess. Did they just say fuck it
we
and
just
attack the old guard and Mike Rotunda?
No, I think we just do a match. Just have a match.
Oh, you don't want a big angle to debut them?
Who do we want them to fight in an angle?
I don't know. Well, that's why I brought up, like, do they fuck up the old guard or something?
We don't even have much of an old guard that we want to use before the pay-per-view.
Okay, so what do you think for a match then? Are we doing a 1v1, a tag? We do a one.
Let's do a tag.
2v2 tag?
We can get a good 15-minute out of RVD and Sabu. Get the nostalgia pop.
RVD and Sabu versus who do we want them to face? Young Dragons?
Yeah. Let's do Young Dragons.
Let's do Young Dragons. Screw it.
This will also let us fill another week of television where Palumbo and O'Hare also beat them.
Kazayashi.
I don't want them to eat a lot of losses, especially RVD.
RVD and Sabu.
But taking a loss, a tainted loss to our tag champions shouldn't hurt them much, and that'll give us another match we can put on a later show.
Rob and Sabu have experience and popularity, so we could actually set this to steal the show if we wanted to, probably.
We could. I just don't like using Steal the Show a lot.
Oh, I use it all the time. Charles Robinson's gonna get the pleasure of getting this cool ass match. 15, like you said. Trying to fill some time here, brother.
I'd want it to go 20, but I don't trust the Young Dragons to work a 20-minute match.
We could try it and just knock it down.
Yeah, sure.
Let's try it. Just regular then, or Wild Brawl? Anything?
Wild Brawl is good for ECW guys.
Yeah, let's do that then. Oh, can't go more than 15 minutes, so I'll have to knock that down anyway. There we go. That's fine. And then, who do you want to get the win? RVD or Sabu? Probably.
RVD.
That's what I was thinking.
And when we do the loss to Palumbo and O'Hare, it's going to be Sabu eating the pin. That can start playing into our RVD turning on them.
Good. I like that. Should we have... No, we don't really have anything to do an angle with them yet, do we?
I was just going to say, let's make an angle with all of them except RVD allied and an RVD against them. And the whole angle will be RVD thinking that they're not doing enough and getting mad at the rest of them for not being good enough.
Yeah, so why we're talking about RVD turn on them, because long term, so we're going to bring the TV title back and we're going to do a tournament, which is going to be between our first pay-per-view with Big Bang and whatever the next one is. I think it's the Bash. We're going to have it, and then at the Bash, we're going to decide a champion. Oh, that kind of fucks with some of the stuff I was thinking of about and everything. Or it doesn't, we'll talk it out. But and then eventually RVD is going to turn heel as a TV.
Yeah, once RVD has a title and the rest of them are just kind of like getting some wins, getting some losses, but kind of just upper mid-card guys, because let's be honest, most of the ECW guys aren't going to be in danger of challenging Booker anytime soon. Like RVD can get dissatisfied with how the rest of them are doing and turn on the group. So we can start doing a slow burn on that with a storyline with like everyone in it and just have RVD on his own, the rest of them allied, and it'll kind of be like RVD getting pissed off at the rest of them for not winning enough.
Add a storyline. Can you see the storyline menu?
Yeah. Gives us another storyline on our card because we only have 2 right now.
RVD. Sabu. Terry Funk.
And we should probably give Chavo a match against someone.
Tommy. Yeah, that's what I was thinking of. We need to do something with that storyline. Tommy. What should we call this storyline? RVD.
Versus ROE. I mean, it doesn't have to be a cool name. It can literally just be RVD versus Extreme or whatever.
Oh, that's what it should be. RVD versus Extreme. That's what it's going to become. The basis of it.
Yeah, like he's not going to be an anti-Extreme Crusader or so, but the name does nothing other than give it something to trigger.
Sabu. And we gotta add good old Sandman. Notice how he was my last priority.
And then ally Sabu, Terry, and Tommy.
Yeah, they're all allied now. Rob's by himself. And
perfect.
Make sure.
Yeah. And don't worry about adding it, it'll add itself. You've got 2 members of the storyline in there.
Okay.
2 opposed members of the storyline in there, it'll add itself.
And, well, there's nothing for... I guess we could have Tony asking Shane about ECW talent.
Yeah, we need another angle. We're at 85% matches. And we're going to have another match.
Tony. So take him off commentary. And we'll do Shane McMahon. Can hopefully help pop a good rate in here too.
Yeah, Shane talks about the new hires. We can just call it Shane that. And we can put like Sabu and RVD.
You can talk about how
off screen.
New hires.
Although I don't think we need them to pop the rest. I don't think we need the actual new hires.
Yeah,
to pop the rating.
Because it cannot even be fully about ECW. It's going to be placed after the
No,
ECW guys appear.
I was just thinking put the ECW guys in because we're not going to get a huge popularity boost off of Mike Rotundo. But it's going to be talking about him too.
Yeah, it's like Shane's going to be like, I'm bringing back some of the old guard that made this company great, and I'm going to bring in some new guys.
Yeah, we got some new guys from a company you might have heard of.
New guys.
Because, of course, this is right when ECW went out of business, so he's going to talk up that he has the new guy, some ECW guys, and he'll talk up. I think this needs to be before the matches where we use those guys.
Oh, really?
So maybe right after the tag team stare down. Why is he talking? Well, why is he talking up all the new hires after they've been on the show?
Fair enough. Well, we'll need something in between those two, I'm thinking then.
That's where a Chavo match can sit.
That's just...
Well, no, that's a match.
I mean, I could put the Chavo match since then we could have...
Shane Helms can,
do something in between.
Give a promo.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
With our new administration, we want to just, have people getting familiar with our product.
Chavo.
Because WWE fans would be jumping over because of Shane.
Who's Chavo gonna fight?
We haven't used Kid Cash yet. We got him.
Yeah, that's heel. That's heel versus heel. I mean, we could do Super Crazy.
Yeah, we could do Super Crazy too. This is why I wanted to turn off major, it being super important heel alignment. Because a lot of times it's just finding warm bodies to fill out the show.
Super Crazy's got great stats. Let's do this. I'm guessing since we got Super Crazy in here, we won't want to. Well, but this needs to fill time.
Give him 15 minutes. If Super Crazy's going to get tired, or 20, yeah. If Super Crazy's going to get tired, we can cut it back.
15's probably... I mean, we have 28 minutes to fill still.
Yeah, and we only have one more promo.
I'm gonna try.
I'm just worried because we're a match-heavy show already.
Yeah, let's do 15 and see what happens. We probably should have made Booker talk longer, but...
We can stretch that segment if we need the time.
Chavo's winning. This is, I guess, going to be just a regular match.
Yeah. For some reason, I can't see your road agent notes anymore.
What? Why the frickety frack?
Oh, there's another window hidden behind... No, that should be shown.
What's this? Road agent notes.
There's an extra window hiding behind this match. So I don't think we need to worry about it right now. It's behind the window for the match.
Yeah, I don't know how to...
I can see the... I can see the top bar. But if it's just this one match, it's not worth trying to fix.
Well... Okay. Do I need to...
I don't think this one needs a lot of notes. No, it's not advancing a storyline. It's just a match.
Do this. Do this. Do that. Super Crazy versus Chavo Guerrero Jr. Do this. And then Shane Helms can talk about how Chavo came out last week. Maybe.
Yeah, give Shane a promo and just have Chavo as off screen also mentioned.
Tony Schiavone's getting work tonight. Tony Schiavone. Shane Helms. Make sure I click the right Shane. Helms. And Chavo Guerrero will be off screen. Ooh, Chavo. Should it be microphone or entertainment?
He's not really doing anything other than cutting a promo.
Let's do that. I guess overness for Chavo. If he is over at all, who knows?
Even if not, it's why he's there. He's not going to do anything else. It's either overness or not rated.
Do this.
Because he's mostly just there to trigger the storyline advancement.
Shane Helms. Oh, are you seeing this, by the way?
Yeah.
Okay.
Shane Helms promo, I guess.
Talks about Chavo. That could be after the match. We have 6
Chavo's just there to trigger the storyline advancement.
I'm thinking we get something between these 2 matches.
Yeah.
Angle wise.
I mean, Rob Van Dam cut a promo about like how the guys are gonna take over or whatever. RVD's a good talker.
Yeah, I was just thinking something like we could get the whole Radicals of Extreme.
You get the whole faction. Yeah, get the whole faction out there and have them like talk up how awesome they are.
We are the new guard. Tommy Dreamer. Terry Funk.
They're gonna make this company extreme because that's the sort of shit that they said in 2001. And we ate it up because we were like, oh good, someone's gonna get hit with a chair.
The Sandman, we're Sabu, and a Rob Van Dam.
And this is when we can rate them on, like, whoever's not talking can be rated on, like, entertainment.
I want Tony to, Tony. I want
Tommy and Rob should talk.
And Rob. Sabu can be entertaining.
Oh, Rob on entertainment, actually.
Rob on entertainment. Terry Funk
because
should
he's
be
going
talking
to.
Too.
Yeah, Terry can microphone. Rob's just going to be an arrogant ass and be really entertaining at it. And they're all on screen.
Should we?
This is probably a success for them.
Yeah, I was thinking this. Everybody can be a success here. See what happens. We have 6 minutes left. Let's just do 6 minutes. Fill the time.
Yeah, give them 6 minutes. There's a lot of them. It's not going to feel that long, but like 5 people talking. Or probably 4 and Sabu pointing at the ceiling.
Time to take ECW to the extreme.
WCW. Oh, ECW's dead.
The evil timeline where WCW is alive but ECW isn't. Okay. And it will pick up the storyline, so let's move that right here. And I think this show looks pretty good now.
I mean, it looks... yeah. But we don't have the roster for it to be pretty good right now.
I was thinking earlier...
we need some big names.
I was thinking earlier of we could have had Lance try to attack Booker after the match, but Booker thwarts him this time, but we can just have...
We can just don't want to go to that well too much. We've still got 2 weeks to fill.
Yeah, and plus, well, Booker's going to thwart their efforts here anyway, so we can just have Lance, like, in our heads.
Yeah,
like,
Lance is already, like, hitting him and stuff, and he still wins, so I think that's enough.
I think this is our show, so let's save and then...
yeah.
Let's go.
With the roster we have, this is about as good as it's going to get.
Yikes. Jamie Noble actually carried a little bit here.
We knew this was going to happen with AJ right now.
Adequate, Mike Tenay. Very good for Shivani. Well, that's nice at least. Adequate for AJ.
No one got bad.
This is good. This is what we want to see. Do you see this?
Yeah. Yeah, I can see that. And AJ was really off his game.
Gives a small boost of star quality. That's cool. Oh, was AJ off his game? I didn't get that far yet. Well, good thing you're not in the rain. Gives a small boost of psychology. Let's go. AJ Styles crowd was turned off having a match inside the pre-show. They don't have any investment in. Makes sense. Terrible way to start the show. Maybe we should have kept the tag match first.
Maybe. Although they still wouldn't have liked it. AJ got a new move.
Nice. Booker. Thank you, brother. Hot catchphrase, flavor of the month, and get the crowd interested again.
Okay, we're gonna want Booker to talk talk a lot.
We need him.
On almost every show, we need him to talk because he's got a hot new catchphrase, and we're gonna ride the shit out of that.
Well, if we didn't do the extreme people talking, I was gonna suggest Booker talking again, but we made that make sense. So they did better than the opening match. Crowd was turned off. Yeah, that we're gonna get that a lot.
Yeah,
Unfortunately,
I think we're gonna be stuck with that for a bit because there's no main eventers available on the market right now. Like,
they're performing all right though. They just nobody cares about.
yeah, it's just the crowd doesn't care, and the crowd doesn't care about like 70% of our roster, and we're stuck that way until we can build some people.
I forgot Sean O'Hare was flavor of them all. Evan Courage just improvised well, though that's cool. Shannon Moore struggled. I feel like we're gonna see that a lot.
Yeah, he's gonna have to learn how to cut a promo off script because I'm not scripting him.
4,300 people in mid-self is what we got, by the way. Here we go. Shane Brand looked good. Tony Schiavone's working well. Scott Hudson's
Hudson
weak.
was weak.
Well, okay, we might get rid of him then. Segment deserved better announcing, deserved better color commentary. So even Tanay's not pulling his weight either. Necessarily.
Okay, yeah, I think we're just gonna have to let them get better.
Yeah.
I think we have to keep them. I think we keep them both in and let them get better.
Yeah, that's fine. They might get some. Chemistry too. Benefit.
As we use them more, they'll get better at cutting promos or at commentating.
Jason Jett, Mike Rotunda. Crowd turned off. Yeah. Okay. Somehow
They
Jason
don't
Jett,
even care about Rotunda.
Somehow Jason Jett was like almost as good as Rotunda too. Jason Jett's getting better at his gimmick. Recap.
That's good, and Rotunda's initial rating was adequate.
Oh, that's fine. Lance Storm and Schiavone, here we go. Lance improvised well. That's what I want to see. Give me reason to.
He's not a great promo though. We only got a 56 on that.
Yeah, well, that's better than our matches. The commentary also better than the matches, but still not great. Oh, Scott Hudson likes the freedom. Well, that's good.
So does Tony.
This is all right. Tony is pulling his weight well here.
Yeah. This was carried by the ECW guys.
It was. Sabu and RVD going crazy.
That's good. RVD is great.
Yeah. Very
that's
good
important because he's like one of our stars.
I think once he goes heel after a little bit, we change his gimmick from a whole F and show the Mr. TV or something.
Mr. Monday Night.
Yeah.
We're recording on Mondays.
RVD and Sabu showed great chemistry. Excellent chemistry, actually. Holy shit.
Yeah, I knew that. Oh, good. RVD has an grand spell of public support, too.
And
this is really good. Yeah, but I think that's just for the match.
Well, I knew. Yeah, it is. I knew RVD was gonna be our
ground spell of public support is and he'll sell more merch, so that's money for us.
Marketable gimmick. What's Sabu? Gives small boost of charisma. Nice. I knew RVD is gonna be one of our MVPs for this run.
Yeah, but the ground spell of public support is really important because that's going to give us higher ratings on his stuff.
Yeah. Oh,
it's just the Young Dragons that drug that match way down.
Adequate for Tommy. Funk and Salmon got poor ratings. Ouch. Sabu doesn't have the microphone skills. Yeah, that's not too shocking. Performance of Rob Van Dam was really good. Tommy
Dreamer did really good. Sandman enjoyed going off script.
Terry Funk did not do well.
Terry Funk? What the hell? Terry Funk can't go off script?
That's just unrealistic.
Yeah. Sabu sucked off script, but we kind of knew that. That's why he never talks.
Losses damage popularity more than usual. Gives a large boost to menace. And gets penalized for being used in lifey angles. Sandman. Not suitable to be used by a heel. Well, he's not going to be. Gives a large penalty to star quality. Yeah, fair enough. Tommy Dreamer, very marketable gimmick. Gives
the star quality thing is just because his gimmick is terrible. Once people start to like his gimmick, he'll get rid of that.
Okay. Ooh, Super Crazy holding the zone. We got adequate
God,
here.
we need more stars, though.
Yeah, we're desperate almost. Losses do not damage popularity as much. That's good because he'll probably be losing a lot. Um, Shane Helms is flavor of the month, so that's fine. He could have done better, but it's whatever. And our main
This
event.
show is pretty dire.
Yeah, Mike Awesome. Yeah, nothing
Crowd was
special.
buzzing by the end of the night, though.
Yeah.
That's good. That'll give us a boost on the show.
Ouch.
That was better than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah.
It's because the crowd was buzzing at the end.
Eh.
And we need more storylines, is the big thing.
We need to get some shit going on this, but we got nothing.
We need people. We
Yeah.
have like no one I care about. Most of the people we hired are just people to be there.
WWF is looking to hire. Steve Austin's injured. He's got a concussion.
How long?
Major concussion. That could be it.
That's like a year.
Oh, Jesus. Ouch. He was MVP.
Good thing he doesn't work for us. Yeah, well, he was probably pretty awesome before he got hurt.
Oh, WWF.
Incoming for WWF, boosting the roster. Okay.
Anything else?
IWA Mid-South hired Dusty Rhodes.
Wow. Okay, what's in here? WCW Nitro viewing figures. Decent viewing numbers. Considering our size and everything. We only are on a small network. Road Warrior Animal hired by Noah. Tony Schiavone hired by APW.
It better not be booking on Monday. Although it's a handshake deal, he'll prioritize us.
Okay. I didn't see... The Scott Hall news was old.
Yeah, that's old news.
I wonder if he is still prioritizing us. He should be, because it hasn't changed. Offers only only one he's seriously considering.
Yeah, so we should be alright. It's just a matter of him actually signing and giving us another star to carry our show.
I guess you finally saw how much money I was feeding. Let's advance to our next player. Oh wait, you had somebody in mind to hire. Let's do that. So we might.
It's Heyman.
Oh yeah, he's definitely taken up. But I mean, I'll look just.
We should check just to be sure. You're in companies.
Paul Heyman.
Because this is a mod. Like, I know in real world he was... Yeah, exclusive written to WWF.
We need Mr. Don Callis. I don't think we actually sent him a contract.
Yeah, Cyrus we were thinking of.
Oh, is he actually Cyrus in this right now?
Yeah, he's Cyrus.
Currently unemployed. Okay, let's get him. Because we actually have ideas for him. He wants a lot, but I guess he's worth it for our plans. He is important enough to our plans and we'll only give him 2 years. Let's give him the default for now. He should hop on with us.
Yeah, he's not old enough to only need A shows.
He's 37. That's crazy. I think that covers everybody.
And that's everyone we had ideas for.
I don't think there's anybody else that we can really try.
Almost everyone we'd want is
We could start shortlisting some people.
Yeah, but almost everyone we want is still contractually tied to Turner.
I want Rey Mysterio
No, we want
shortlisted as well.
You know what? Just for a desperation move, we should look at what 911's popularity is.
Wow. I want Jeff Jarrett shortlisted.
Didn't we shortlist him last time?
No, we didn't. I only did Scott Steiner last time.
Okay.
He's 44.
Yeah, no one cares about him except in the tri-state. That's what I suspected.
And we're weak in this.
But it's like if anyone had like popularity that wasn't tied to mortality. We don't need
back on Scorpio. A little for a name. I mean, he's not that popular, but he.
Yeah, he's better than half of what we have. We need people that have been
I
heard
brought
of.
him up last time, but we didn't pull the trigger on it.
Yeah, because we didn't realize how dire it was.
Let's send him one. Screw it. We need
What the hell? We
like
got $10
anybody.
million. We need people that the fans care about that we can put on our shows.
Offer made. Alpha, you want
The only one.
to?
I'm not that desperate yet. He's only a 20.
Alpha Junior's only 16. Is there anybody else that I
The
want
hard
to show?
thing is that like everyone is tied to WWE right now or Turner. That's why this mod is so difficult.
I love we have Billy Kidman, but
Bam
haven't used
Bam.
him yet, which is pretty crazy.
He's unemployed. Sign Bam Bam.
He's legal reasons out.
Oh fuck yeah!
I knew that from last time. I was just looking again.
I was like I thought we looked at him, but I couldn't remember.
Oh yeah, I guess somebody else I obviously would want if we can get him would be Big Sexy. Let's shortlist him.
He's he's. No, I don't think he's tied up that long. 8 months.
8 months. It's the same as Hogan because it's for when they came back in No Way Out 2002.
Yeah.
I want to look at.
You know what?
What?
I hate saying this.
Oh,
We should shortlist Hogan.
God damn it! I
hate saying it. We need people with popularity.
I hate that we're desperate enough. We kind of have to do this. I mean, maybe by then WWF will release some people that we can scoop up, but we'll see.
Yeah, I mean, we don't have to hire people we shortlist. It's just
who's in our shortlist now? Steiner, Flair, Mysterio, Nash, Jarrett, and Hogan. I feel like we're missing some people that we wanted. Rick is retiring, so there's no point. I don't know that, which is very unrealistic, by the way. I like to throw out there.
Oh no, it's realistic. He'll retire, and then he'll unretire, and he'll wrestle another 5 years, and then he'll retire again.
Should we just bring Bobby Eaton back because we both love him anyway?
He's only got 20 popularity. He's not going to help us.
He's not. That's fair.
Like, he's only 42.
Yeah, I know. That's what I was looking at too. Around this time, he would have been training people, helping train people in OVW.
Yeah, sure. I mean,
he's cheap too. I mean,
here's the thing. He can be a road agent potentially, and he can mentor people. That's why I want him. I'm hoping he's going to pick up some proteges and start mentoring some of our young guys to actually not suck at everything. Hopefully he takes like AJ as a mentor.
That'd be pretty sweet.
Or is it protege?
I'm sure Bobby Roode at this point's only Canadian.
I saw Bobby Heenan.
Yeah. I looked at him when we were hiring announcers.
Yeah. He's another one that we might want to just take on board to have.
He could replace Scott Hudson.
He could, and I'm more interested in investing in Tony Schiavone than Scott Hudson. Although his stats are off the chart for color.
Yeah, that's why I mentioned it.
And Tanea likes it.
So does Schiavone.
Yeah.
2 years, because that's what I did for the other commentators, I'm pretty sure.
It never involved ring work.
Looks good.
And this will also change things, prevent overexposure because we can have him do interview segments with heels, and Schiavone do interview segments with faces.
I mean, even if we let Hudson stay on TV commentary and get better, we could throw Bobby as the third man for offense.
Yeah, look at Brett.
Interview people on TV.
Yeah, look at Brett. I know he's going to be legal reasons, and possibly injured. Yeah,
he's retired, brother.
Yeah, I know, but
he could be a personality for us. Probably a road agent too. If we want it.
Look at how fucking over he is.
Do we put him on
80 popularity in the US? 90, 100 in Canada. This is a way we can, if we can involve him with some of the young guys, we can boost our popularity of matches, and people will stop complaining that they don't care about anyone if he's managing people.
Well, they did the angle with him and Lance at Bash 2000. We could do something with them again.
No, I don't think we put him with Lance.
Okay.
I think we put him managing some of the young kids like AJ and stuff.
Never mind, we're not getting them. Ouch.
Yeah, that solves the problem. Because I was thinking if we have him manage some of the people we're bringing in, it just gives us... It reduces the chance that they're annoyed that they don't care about anyone in the match.
I did leave Candido on the table last time, by the way. We could get him.
Yeah. He's not super over, though, is the problem.
Nobody is, though.
I know, that's our problem. Like, I'm just looking through for anyone I can take that might have popularity that we can bleed off to,
Christopher Daniels, I'm shocked we didn't hire him yet. But
it's the same problem. We didn't want to overload with too many young people at once.
We don't want to try to build too many people at once, so...
Because someone has to lose for them, and also we just want to have matches with people they care about.
Yeah, there's like nobody left really. I mean, you can probably search for
Dan Severin.
I think
Dan Severin.
I looked at him last time, but I don't know what the result was.
Yeah, I don't remember, and
better than some of the other guys. We could burn him on. Oh, that's why.
Oh, he's training for a fight.
That's why we didn't, because I wanted.
And he's less over than I thought he was going to be. Although on that subject matter, Shamrock. We should check Shamrock.
I think we looked at him too last time. If it's probably the same.
I think I ruled him out because he wasn't that exciting a prospect. But if he's over, we might just need him to.
Yeah, you did the ixnay him last time for some reason. I don't remember what.
Yeah, because
we weren't interested.
Didn't have anything for him.
Yeah.
But if he's got popularity, he's on that page. He's right under Anderson.
He is also training for a professional fight.
Yeah,
he's
you
really
look at the popularity though. Yeah,
we'll take him in a few months.
Shortlist him because we need that popularity.
We'll take him in a few months.
It doesn't matter that I don't care about him personally. I just need that popularity.
I guess technically we could go like here and Power 500 and see who's popular and see if they're available.
Yeah, let's.
I think I already looked at Liger and he's exclusive written in New Japan. Yep.
Yeah.
Because I wanted him. Chono, are you exclusive? Yep.
He's not popular in the U.S. either. Like that's the other thing. Just because they're. We need people that are popular in the States.
Oh well, we could try for Savage. He probably will reject, but yep.
Legal reasons. Almost 3 years.
I forgot about that.
Don't even shortlist him because he'll be in his 50s by the time that legal reason resolves.
Yeah. Damn it, Ultimate Dragon would have been a decent get for us, but he's exclusive.
Only 35 pop.
Yeah, but that's better than half the other people we've gotten.
That is true. Goldberg, I'm sure, is legal reasons.
He is, but I'm going to shortlist him.
Yeah. 37.
Shortlist.
Yeah, look at that popularity. How long is he out? Over a year.
Yeah, over a year, but we do want to do this long term, so we'll see.
Yeah.
I'm sure Tenryu is not popular. Well,
Moving to Guerrero.
Oh wow, we actually. Oh no, he's only Japan. Hoovy?
He's also super not over.
I think Hoovy is written. Yeah, I looked at him last time.
Yeah, that's.
Did we grab Norman? We have Norman, don't we? No, we don't.
We have Norman.
We don't have Norman.
Oh, legal reasons for 48 days. We have to wait a month.
Okay, that's why we don't have him. Shortlist.
Yeah. If they were in WCW and we don't have him, they're probably legal reasons. Waltman is WWE.
Shortlist.
Douglas is legal reasons. But he's got popularity.
I want to see.
Foley is WWE. We might have to have Shane actually wrestle.
Well, I wanted to anyway, just not.
Yeah, but I mean like a lot.
Yeah. Okay, let's just move forward to the next player controlled day.
Yeah, I think we stopped just before.
Oh, somebody wants to join us. It's Wednesday, a day later. We got them. Oh,
Please be
it's
Scott.
not Scott.
Fuck.
So full.
Jesse might have some popularity for us though.
Jesse James. We wanted him as a face, I think. We were thinking about bringing one of his brothers on board too to do a tag with him,
Yeah.
but we didn't check into it yet. Bobby Heenan will be a heel. Scott, you fucking bastard. There's no notes, so no changes.
Yeah, we might want to. No, we might want to, as Scratchy says, filter for popularity over 40 and look at who else we can hire.
I was thinking about doing that, but then you brought something up. Crispin Wall put in the star performance for last night's SmackDown. Edge and Christian won the tag titles for the 8th reign. Chris Candido's been hired by.
Harder on 8 already.
Okay. Search. I don't know how to do this.
Where is it?
Oh, min max popularity. 40.
Yeah.
I guess I should put in the US too.
And yeah, put US, and because I don't care if they're popular in Japan. That's not going to help us.
There's probably going to be nobody here, but that we can get. Oh, who's that? Bam Bam, oh, legal reasons. I'm just scrolling until I see somebody that's available.
We have him.
Bret Hart can't get him. Legal reasons for Bryan Adams. Shortlist. I hate. We're bringing back Chronic, brother. Shortlist. We need them. We actually do. Like,
I know. That's the dire part. We need
who's
to
this?
use Buff more. He's got
David Arquette.
The internet might get their wish. We might have to bring in Arquette.
Oh my god, that would be so bad. He would tank our matches. We could use him as a personality or manager, technically, though.
I don't think that solves our problem, though. He's not good enough to give much to people.
Who's this? Dustin Rhodes, legal reasons. Oh yeah, I wanted him last time, but
yeah, we looked at it. It's only 2 months, though.
Yeah, that's why I shortlisted him. Dustin Rhodes, baby. We might need him. Pop some segments.
Yeah, we need him. We passed on him because he's 55, but we need that 60 pop.
Dusty, you can have 2 years, brother. Dude, oh yeah.
I think we just run it up to next week's show and then end the stream.
Fair. At first I wanted to get 2 in, but we took too much extra time with this extra stuff.
Yeah. And I started work 12 hours ago.
That too. Ernest Miller.
I don't think I can keep energy up for 12 hours. Legal reasons for 9 months.
Yeah. He's not really.
I don't think we shortlist him for that 40.
Yeah, I'm not going. Tattoo. Are we desperate enough for disco? No.
Not for... Well, let's see the rest of the list.
I like the way you think. He was this. Oh yeah, Jarrett. I can't get him yet though. Who's that? Lawler. Oh yeah, Lawler's unemployed because Heyman's taking the spot. But we said we weren't going to hire him.
Yeah, because he's unemployed because he's wanted for rape right now.
No, that was earlier. He's unemployed right now because he quit because the cat quit too because they weren't gonna give him money.
Then I think what would we do with Lawler if we hired him?
Nothing because we just got Bobby Heenan.
Go up and look at his wrestle if we can still get him as a wrestler.
We can. He can be an occasional wrestler still.
What if we hire Lawler and have him for a year and have him lose to some of our guys just to bleed off some of that popularity?
We could. Negotiate.
I think we need to. We've got no one that's popular. I think we need to use Jerry.
Yeah, the rape stuff was like in the 90s. This was when him and the cat walked out because the cat wasn't getting more money or whatever.
Okay, yeah, that doesn't make him toxic to me.
Be whatever's needed for offense or TV.
And honestly, with our roster in the state it's in, it's gonna be pretty hard for someone to be too toxic for me to hire.
Wait.
Although Snuka is also very old.
Yeah.
So I don't think we use
there's
him.
No point for us to do Snuck unless we...
The only thing to do would be hire him for a year and have him job.
Yeah. Nash is already shortlisted.
We have Conan, I think.
Yeah, we do. We just haven't done anything with him yet. Who's this? Oh, Sabisco.
He's unemployed and only 50. I think we need him.
Yeah.
We're going to have to do the old guy show just because we need people who can actually work.
And he's going to want a show in defense only.
Yeah, you might as well just give it to him. We don't have any B shows.
Yeah. Luger. Do we bother shortlisting Luger?
A year and a half, I think by the time he's going to be 44.
Yeah.
We probably won't need him by the time he's available.
Who's that? Randy Savage already looked at. Ray Trailers right in the company. Rena Marrow, aka Sable.
Unemployed, popular, and can build her women.
She can't wrestle, but I mean, she can be a personality for the division, maybe. We could try
She can wrestle matches and lose.
She's not... We'd have to actually make sure she's willing to wrestle.
Oh yeah, she's only available as a manager or personality. Don't sign her.
Yeah, that's what I meant. That's why I was skipping.
I wasn't even looking at that. I was looking elsewhere, and I'm like, I know WWE made her wrestle.
That's why I skipped over her last time, too. Ric Flair out. Rick Steiner is retiring. Steamboat is only a personality and road agent.
I mean, yeah, we can't bleed much pop off him either. He's only 45.
40. I should friggin'... Hey, Steamboat, you want to come out of retirement again?
Wait, didn't we want to sign him to work with Danielson?
Yeah, but we don't have Danielson.
True. We don't need too many road agents.
Roddy Piper, but he's only a manager personality. He's fucking old now. Well, actually, he's a year younger than Steamboat. Ron Simmons is employed.
Yeah, but he walks like he's old because he's already got 6 hips put in him.
Yeah. Wait, who was that? Scott Hall. Oh, yeah, we're trying to get Scott. Fucking if he'd join us. Scott Taylor has a broken neck at this. I forgot that's when Scotty Too Hottie was out. It was a big broken neck injury. Shane Douglas is out. Shawn Michaels is personal oh yeah, shortlist him. Just in case, you know.
Yeah. He's not under contract to the WWE in the game, so we've got a fair shot at him when he comes back. He's 10 months of legal reasons.
He is, but he's only 40.
Yeah. Shortlist him.
Shortlist him, I suppose. We can always pass on him, like you said. Who's this? Stevie Ray. Oh. Are we desperate enough to bring Stevie Ray back? Oh, his league reasons for 4 months.
We are desperate enough to shortlist him in case we need to use, like,
Fuck.
Harlem Heat at some point.
Harlem Heat versus Team Canada if we extend the feud that much. We probably won't go that long on it, but still. Steen is out for legal reasons, but he's getting shortlisted.
Richards, go up. Go up to Stevie Richards.
Yeah, he's employed. He was already in the
Oh, is
side
he?
by that
Yeah,
point.
he is. I didn't notice that.
Oh yeah, Tank Abbott. We passed on him, but he's only 36 and actually.
Yeah, we need him.
Oh, he left the wrestling business. Apparently.
Oh.
That's cool.
Well, we don't. We'd have to talk him back in, and it's not worth it for someone with 40 popularity who gasses in 5 minutes.
Yeah. So much for the 3-count reunion. Ted isn't
Ted
wrestling
DiBiase's
anymore.
on hiatus.
He is unknown return.
Which is anywhere from 2 weeks to 10 years.
It sure is. I had to change. I was looking at that in our other database that we already have Vader, Vampiro. We actually could get Vampiro. I guess we should.
Yeah. If they're popular and willing to work, we need to sign them. It's that simple. Suck it up, Conan.
We're already causing problems with the roster. He could get a year contract. Oh, Conan. Oh, shit.
I don't really care if my workers like each other, like, as long as they're not fighting.
Vince Russo has 60 popularity as if.
Everyone knows who he is. Remember, popularity is name recognition effectively.
Okay, let's skip to the next player control day. We're just making our way to the next Monday before we end this episode. Maybe next time we'll try to squeeze the next 2 shows in so we can set up to be
A contract.
pay-per-view.
We have a contract.
We sure do. I'm just looking.
Please be Scott Hall. Please be Scott Hall.
I'm hoping. Jimmy Hart agreed to a deal with CCW. I love this game. Yeah! Scott Hall! Thank God!
We're going to break the bank, but we have money.
We have given him $125,000 a month.
We got him, though.
Complete.
Now we can actually start building some stuff that people might care about. We're not in a holding pattern until he signs.
We can't actually use them for... it doesn't come active for another 28 days due to other contracts. Are you kidding me? I got Shinsuke.
Big Bang is going to be so dire.
Oh well.
We're gonna have nothing for it.
I kind of just.
We're gonna have to put each one of the ECW guys in a singles match just to get heat off them.
I kind of just wanted Bischoff to kind of start with O'Hare and Palumbo anyway. I'm thinking.
Yeah, no, I know that's what I was hoping until I saw our popularity state and like how bad that last show was, and it's like we need Scotty to just.
We got Bobby Eaton too. He'll be a heel to put guys over.
Yeah.
House show held, making a little money. That's our highest amount yet from a house show. I'd like to see it.
Yeah, $7,000's not.
That's pretty good.
The good news about like using all the guys that no one cares about on our show is cheap.
True. Bob Orton Jr. is leaving the business. God damn it.
No Bullet Bob angle. WWF new faces, that could be important. Number 3.
Yeah. At least one contract was offered last night.
Okay, it doesn't say who yet.
Oh, we have a contract. I didn't even notice. Cyrus, we got, and Too Cold Scorpio.
Slowly, we're getting a roster we can do something with.
Too Cold Scorpio, I think we're going to have him as a face. But he might even he might join the ECW group at some point.
Maybe when Rob leaves.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
He can take the high flyer slot in that.
And what's our notes? Bobby Heenan extends his deal, and he is hired by CCW. God damn it. I should have made you exclusive just so you couldn't join those fuckers. Next player-controlled show.
I don't really care. I just want him backstage to hopefully, teach some of our workers.
We need to do
I
an
don't
interview
really
where
have any.
we need to do a Bobby Heenan Shane McMahon interview, and Bobby's just being a pain in the ass to Shane, being like,
Yeah,
I worked for your father. Are you gonna
we got more
are you
contracts
gonna be
in.
able to do this, run this circus? Did Japan star heel turn? Who was it? Kensuke Shisaki. Okay. Fans are amazed by Juice and Thunder Liger. That's cool. He deserves it. New Japan and All Japan are fighting. That's not a shock. What else is going on? Michael Modest won a championship. WWF Metal was shown. Everybody's favorite show. Kevin Sullivan is retiring. Good for
I'm
him.
gonna laugh my ass off if Metal was like main evented by like Austin versus The Rock or something, because that's the sort of thing this game will do. It's not going to show there
Yeah,
because it
it's
was
not.
recorded other days and we didn't click on it.
That's sad. New champion CCW Justin Payne. The league formed. What's this? Oh, it's ECW. All the fucking fuckers. Okay, we got Dusty Rhodes. Dustin's not available yet. Jerry Lawler and Vampiro. Dusty is gonna be a face, obviously. Who would turn him heel? WCW and WO. Jerry Lawler's gonna be a heel. Vampiro is also gonna be a heel.
Yeah. And I mean, all three of those guys are basically just job guys to put our
Yeah, we're just
younger.
waiting on.
I mean, they're going to be in some angles, but they're mostly there to lose to our younger guys and pass off.
We're just waiting on Sabisco now.
Yeah. Oh, good. Steve Carino got into shape.
Oh, nice. Your boy, we got to start using him too. JPW made a contract offer to Larry. House show. Juice shit because it's in Puerto Rico. Why? And we'll move to the next day.
I don't know why Puerto Rico is doing so bad on attendance. It's got a super hot wrestling culture in real life. It
does bad in this game. I don't know.
Yeah, and we got Zabisco.
Nice, we did. We'll grab him in a sec. Sunday Night Heat broadcasted.
There's a WWF contract offer out that we probably want to look at.
AJPW rejected somebody. Who is it? Oh, Sabu. They tried to get Sabu. Gangrel staying with WWF. Gangrel has confirmed.
Yeah, Sabu was already with AJPW. They didn't renew him, probably because he's now working with us.
Yeah, exactly.
And they're like, you're just going to stay in the States all the time.
Oh, can we scoop Gangrel? This is telling us then? Maybe?
No, we can scoop Gangrel, but I find when they're in contract negotiations, it's usually rough. He's only a 30 popularity. I don't think we fight. Yeah, it's not worth it. If WWF decide not to renew him, we grab him. Otherwise, we let him go back.
Nova gone? Oh, if we can get Nova, I want Nova. He could fit our ECW group, too.
Yeah.
Let's do that. Let's try for him.
Yeah.
Nova's great.
I love Nova. I think we just passed on him because he's only 25 popularity. But it's enough that people will care for him a little bit. Like, they won't get mad when we book him. And he can get experience from the group.
WWF. Pete Gas. That's the WWF contract offer. It's Pete Gas. AJPW.
I don't give a shit about Pete Gas.
They're trying to get Shiva. OVW extension rumor. This is actually important because we could scoop one of the guys we actually want. Who is it? Solo snuck out. Oh, that's the guy that became Deuce and Domino or whatever.
Yeah, I'm not getting into a contract battle over fucking Deuce.
Let's get Sabisco on in here.
I mean, if they let him go, I'd hire him because he's a decent worker. But I'm not getting into a pissing match over him. Sabisco has to be heel.
Okay, that's. Now we're just waiting on Nova. I'd take Nova if we can get him. Okay.
I think we can get him.
So now we're at Monday, so we're going to save, and then we're going to end the stream here because we'll come back next time, probably next week at some point, and get the third episode of this series. And maybe next time we'll try to, like I said earlier, fit two
Yeah, I was
Nitros
hoping to
in.
get to tonight, but after how long that one took us, I don't think I want to keep going. It's been up for 14 hours.
It's gonna take us shorter as we get more going slash
Yeah, the
easier to
problem is we're
keep.
trying to come up with angles on the fly with people we don't care about. Now
Yeah,
we actually
exactly.
have some people I care about.
Yeah, so hopefully it'll start getting easier here soon. But yeah. Alright guys, we're gonna end this episode. If you're watching this on YouTube after the fact, which hopefully you are, please leave a like, subscribe, comment, even share if you'd like to. Bill and I have been having quite a bit of fun with this. I think it's safe to say and want to make this a series, so tune back for more. And your support makes us realize that we should keep going on this too. Check out our podcast, Route 616, if you haven't. If you're a comics fan, especially Marvel, old Marvel stuff, we're talking about all that goodness. And we have plenty of other offerings on the channel that we've done or that are coming. So yeah, stay tuned and subscribe. Anyway, guys, we will see you all in the next episode, and peace out.
Have a good one, everyone.